Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to our live coverage of Day 7 here from CMA Industry Week and our spotlight on Canadian distributor not Canadian distributor, rather, we are on Auto Oxide. They are not a distributor, they are a brand and they are a manufacturer. And if you're tuning in, it's probably because you're curious yourself, what is Auto Oxide? Maybe it's something you haven't heard of before recently because they weren't around until recently. And to tell us all about it, we're going to go directly to the men in charge who can tell us more details, and that happens to be Kevin Darwish, who's the marketing director, and Maxime Desnoyers, head of R&D. Guys, welcome back.
Thanks for having us once again.
Hey, Ben.
I wasn't kidding when I said that. People are tuning in, dealers are tuning in, may not recognize this name and brand, or others have seen a whole lot of it very recently and are curious to learn more. How do we want to start this training session?
I think, you know what, let's start right away with a video, and I think it'll give people a good idea of what we do at Auto Oxide. So let's roll that video.
And we'll come back and we'll discuss.
Perfect.
Okay, guys, before you say anything, I have a lot of questions. I mean, a lot. I don't even have enough room on my pad here. I know I want to get into this story, but I just got to get a couple things. Let me understand this right. So, this is a product that evaporates pretty quickly, and from what I see in that demo video, it is applicable on many different surfaces, both hard and soft. So it penetrates even into cloth fabric materials like the seat belt and the seats. It doesn't damage paint or clear coat.
No.
What about like, are you leaving crazy residue on like the mirrors or glass?
No.
No residue. So this could be applied after detailing?
Yes, it can. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Well, actually, we suggest to apply it at first when the car comes in, just to make sure your guys are safe.
Right, to protect your staff.
Yeah,
right?
to protect your staff. The first thing you want to protect is your staff, right? Because if you have only 5 guys and they're all sick, you're closing your doors.
Yeah, right.
So you want to make sure everybody's safe, and then it could be like roughly sprayed after for the steering wheel. Everywhere that like the place has been touched by the guys, the mechanic shops or the tele guys, just to make sure customers safe after.
Okay, and I'm sorry. I know that there's a certain structure that we want to do this, but when I get excited, it's hard to control. And before we do anything, this is a game-changing product, guys. If you're paying attention, let's talk about the story. There's no way you came up with this after COVID hit. This must have been in the works before, and did it just kind of fall into place? I just want to know the story here.
Well, there's obviously COVID had a big impact on the decision of the company, but in the automotive world, there was nothing, and I think we're the only company that has like a key in hand products for dealerships, for garages, for car rental companies, for school, bus companies, city bus. Like the list is endless. And Max has had a mechanic shop. I've worked in a dealership for 8 years before coming on to here, and I still speak to where the dealership where I used to work at, and I said, "What are you doing to to keep the technicians safe, to disinfect the vehicle?" He's like, "We're just putting some Clorox and wiping with a rag." So I was like, "What is this?" So, and not only that, we went to visit a couple of dealerships, looking at the products they were using. They don't know what they're using, or they didn't, because now they switched to auto oxide, but they're spraying on the vehicle, on the interior, and stuff that's not made, it says in big, not made for porous surfaces, and they're just spraying it on the dash, spraying it on the leather, and we were mind blown that it's like horrible to be doing that to a client's vehicle. And it's unfortunate because we were all thrown into this pandemic. Nobody knew, but we took the guesswork out of it, and we cater to all of the above. Like I said, that was a video that we made for Kia Canada, and so we have a product that's key in hand for dealerships, for car rentals, or all the other things that I said before.
Yeah, so our chemist actually adapted our solution for automotive.
Yeah.
So we had like the solutions before, but we adapted it to make sure it's 100% compatible with all cars and all type of materials.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this in a way that people can follow? Why don't you walk us through, when you say key in hand, it's a full line. Why don't you tell us about what the offering is? Well,
I think what we'll do is I'll show. I have a PowerPoint.
Okay. Oh, even easier. Let's go ahead and get that up. And while you're doing that, this isn't a product that, I think you can look at it 2 ways. Something that you as a dealer should have to help protect your staff, and also make sure the vehicles are clean once they go back to the hands of the customer. But is there potential for resale in your neighborhood as well? I mean, I think obviously that's a big part, especially in the expediter market, when you're dealing with dealerships and stuff, or used car lots or whatnot.
Yeah. Pretty much, you could visit our website, autooxide.ca. You call in, and anybody could order directly from Auto Oxide. Everything's in stock. Everything's ready to go.
Wow, very nice.
All right, so let's get this on the screen. I'll just share our screen, and
there we go. You want to go ahead and put that in full? There we are. We're ready to rock.
Yeah. So we'll just go through the product a bit. It is Health Canada registered, so we do have a DIN number. And it is a ready-to-use formula, so no mixing it with any other products. You just put it in the gun, and it is ready to spray. And it is effective for the coronaviruses that cause COVID-19, bacteria, yeast, mold, algae. So not only are you disinfecting the car, but you're actually treating it for other things too. It is a soft surface sanitizer, so it kills odor-causing bacteria on soft surfaces by eliminating them at the source. It is also an odor eliminator. We've had a couple of people saying they've actually killed a lot of the smell from a smoking vehicle. So once again, mold and mildew killer. And most importantly, it is safe for vehicles. So cloth, leather, suede, the electronics, all vehicles nowadays have the touch screens, and especially with the CMA, we've covered a lot of electronics. So that's something that's very important. Why choose Auto Oxide? First of all, it is a product that's made in Canada. You know, during the pandemic, we really try to support local businesses. Does not contain chlorine dioxide. I'll throw the ball to Max on this one.
Yeah, we tested a couple of solutions before, and chlorine dioxide actually corrodes a lot with steel, stainless steel, aluminum. So we kept ourselves away from that kind of solution, just to make sure we're protecting our sprayers and vehicles interiors, since there's a lot of things in stainless steel and aluminum covered in cars.
No wiping required. As I said before, a lot of dealerships are just spraying a rag and quickly wiping down the steering wheel and the shifter. But you know, when you're coughing, it's not just going to the steering wheel and the shifter. It can go anywhere. So by the method of spraying the vehicle, or fogging the vehicle, as we say, you're really going to get it everywhere. And on top of it, like as it says, quickly dries without leaving any residue. So now it could take a couple of minutes, not even, and the technician could go into the car right away. A product that has alcohol in it that gets fogged into a vehicle, you actually have to wait 30 minutes before getting into a vehicle, or let's say a room if you're fogging a room. So that's another big advantage on Auto Oxide. Safe on vehicle electronics, as we said, and compatible on porous and non-porous surfaces. I'm actually gonna blow through this part right here and skip right to how it works. So Auto Oxide. Oh, sorry. You want to ask something, Ben?
Yeah, I just wanted you to remove that little bar that says the sharing on the bottom, because it's blocking some of your graphics.
Shoot.
There you go.
All right. So Auto Oxide has a pH of 7. What does that mean? So water also has a pH of 7, which means it will not irritate on contact with the skin, as well as damage any surfaces. Now, a lot of people ask, well, if there's no corrosive contents, how does it kill the virus? Well, Auto Oxide solution is based on an active ingredient called quaternary ammonium chloride, which is also known as quat. It has a cationic surfactant, meaning that their chemical compounds are positively charged, as you can see here. So every living organism, whether it's bacteria, virus, yeast, mold, a human, they all have negative charges. Now, here's an example. This is bacteria, and this is coronavirus, which is an enveloped virus. So they have negative charges surrounding them. So the way it works is once you spray Auto Oxide solutions with its positive charge compounds, they bind with the negative charges of the virus and bacteria, and they damage the cell wall or the envelope of the virus. By that, since coronavirus is an envelope virus, once the envelope wall is damaged, the DNA of the virus is then attacked and eliminated. So, and here's a really good example, because there's a lot of products we see 99%, 99.9%. So to be effective against coronavirus, 0.2% of quat is required, which in other words is 2,000 ppm, parts per million, or 2,000 milligrams of quat per liter of solution. That is the minimum amount of the active ingredient that is needed to have a 5-log deduction. Now, what is 5-log? It is 99.999% efficiency. So Auto Oxide is 99.999 efficient. Now, what is the difference between 99% and 99.999%? So here's a perfect example. Let's say you have 100,000 viruses per square centimeter. Product X is efficient for 99%. So 99% is good, right? Well, you killed 99,000 viruses, but you still have an average of 1,000 active viral units per square centimeter. Well, let's redo the same test with Auto Oxide. 100,000 viruses, Auto Oxide is 99.999%. You killed 99,999 virus, which only leaves you with an average of 1 active viral units per square centimeter. That is why a more powerful product that is rated at a 5-log kill is needed to make sure that all surfaces have optimal disinfection. So now we're going to answer your question, Ben. These are the packages for the dealerships. So when you order the first package, you'll get the either, we have 2 options, either a 55-gallon drum or a 15-gallon drum. They come with the steering wheel covers and shifter covers. So a 55-gallon drum will do up to 2,200 vehicles. So you'll get 2,200 steering wheel covers, 2,200 shifter covers, 2,200 mirror hangers. And on each first order, on the first order, you'll get a lot of free. You get the sprayer for free. You'll get the, depending if it's a 55-gallon or 15, you'll get either a valve or a pump. So you're getting all these things for free with the first order. Here is the second package with the 15-gallon for people who have a bit less space. They just want a smaller. You have the same option, which will do 600 vehicles. So that's what you get for the dealerships. Now, we've expanded because we got a lot of interest in the commercial side of things. So we actually have sprayers, backpack foggers. Oh, sorry. Forgot about the hand sanitizer. I'm going too quick. We have also hand sanitizer, including the stands, and we can personalize the backing panel for the hand sanitizer. So our one good thing about our hand sanitizer is it is a foaming hand sanitizer, not unlike a lot of the gel hand sanitizers. So it will last a lot longer. As you can see, you can get 5,000 uses per gallon, and it has no smell. So no smell. So I know a lot of times I'm going somewhere, I disinfect my hands with their disinfectant, and it has a horrible pungent smell. And ours is alcohol free, so not irritating your hands, not drying up your hands.
Viscous.
Yeah, it's not viscous. It dries really quickly, and it's very effective. Now
nobody likes a viscous hand sanitizer. I don't.
Exactly. So now, as I said, the fogger options. We have the commercial fogger, which you plug into a 110 receptacle, and this is made for large spaces, warehouses, showrooms, and whatnot. If you want to do something a bit smaller, you have the battery-powered handheld fogger. As you can see, next is the high-pressure sprayer. That's what you saw in the video. It comes with a water-to-air separator, because a lot of compressors, they're pushing through water, and it could be bad water, it could be rusty water, depending on the age of the compressor. So we took the guesswork out. We put the filter with it, so you're not spraying any rust on the vehicle that you're disinfecting. And finally, we have the micro fogger, which is a little handheld fogger that's really cool. It could be carried in a woman's purse, in your pockets, and that's more for like personal spaces. When you're going somewhere, you want to disinfect. You're going to the grocery store, you want to disinfect something that you're about to touch. And that's it.
Question about the high pressure sprayer, the one that's free with the kit. What type of compressor do you need to run that? Something really basic, or?
Well, yeah, something as small as like a 5-gallon compressor is good. So it doesn't take that much of air pressure. It's about 20 pounds. So okay. You're good with any kind of compressor, actually.
Let's keep going, guys. We're pretty much out of time.
Yeah, we're almost done anyways. Next is the electrostatic sprayers. Now, most people might not know what electrostatic is, but what it does is it charges with a positive current the disinfectant, and it uses our body as a ground. So like that, whatever you're spraying is attracted to the disinfectant is attracted to the whatever you're spraying disinfecting. Yeah. So this you get way more coverage, way better coverage. It wraps around, and you're using a lot less disinfectant, so you're not wasting. So these are our two packages, either the handheld or the backpack for larger
quick note,
surfaces.
the battery power handheld one is made in Canada. So this one is made over here. So it's not
it's made here in Canada. So something else that's another big plus. And the accessories, these are all the free stuff that I said that came with the automotive packages. Oh, that's it. So as we were saying, you could kill 99.999% of harmful bacteria and viruses within minutes. No need to wipe or rinse. So you're just spraying the vehicle, and it's evaporating, and you're really going to get all the nooks and crannies that you wouldn't get from wiping down with just a regular rag. And you're keeping your clients and your staff safe.
I gotta say, this is a very unique product and a very timely product, if anything. I like the way that you have already thought beyond just the product and incorporated the tools, the dispensation, and all those little things. So really, it is a turnkey solution for so many different applications. Guys, we're unfortunately out of time, but where can dealers contact, or how do we get a hold of you and get some of this product?
Just visit our website, autooxide.ca. And as we have the hotline, we have a form that you could send us an email. Don't hesitate. Any questions? I know we blew through the presentation pretty quickly, so don't hesitate to send us any questions. call in, and we can get your orders fulfilled pretty quickly.
I'm going to give you one last question, Kevin. What message would you have if I'm a dealer looking at this? Is this more for, hey, this is something I need for my shop, or is this an opportunity to go beyond and maybe offer some services in maybe, dealers or anything like that? What is the model here?
Well, it was created for dealerships to keep their staff and the customers safe. It's also, we get a lot of, we spoke to clients of dealerships, and they said it's such a peace of mind. They sit in the vehicle, they see the covers, they see the hanger with the information, and they feel safe. And that's what you want when, through this pandemic that we're going through, you want your clients and your staff to feel safe. I know some people are offering a service to clients to disinfect their vehicles, which that's great too. If you could take our product and elaborate on it, be our guest.
And we have contracts with major dealerships across nationwide across Canada with OEM dealerships.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of dealerships using the product actually right now, and we're just expanding more and more each and every day.
Yeah.
Great job, guys. I think we're going to start seeing that Auto Oxide logo in a lot more places based on what I've seen here. Thank you so much, guys. Great presentation.
Thanks.
There you go. Auto Oxide, something you didn't know or might not have known existed, but now you do. Lots of information there. Make sure you get a hold of Auto Oxide and, do your, clients and fellow teammates a favor. Make sure you guys are staying safe and disinfecting appropriately with the right product. All right. Lots more live coverage on the way from this spotlight. Day 7 coming to you live from CMA Industry Week. I'm your host, Ben Wu. Until next time, we connect.